You smoke good, correct?
Yes.
Fire?
No, Reggie. Nothing above mids.
Can you explain this tweet from September 5th? I'm absolutely gone off that loud.
I consider mids loud. I get fully destroyed off half a hit of that booty shit.
I see. Objection, Your Honor.
Overruled.
Your Honor.
The objection is noted.
And it is your contention that mids actually get you more fucked up?
That's correct, Your Honor.
At no point were you aware of what strain you were on, whether it was sativa or indica dominant?
To the best of my recollection, no, sir. It was merely that concrete.
Awful. Terrible. You know, I've got something pretty naughty to say. I'm actually wearing a Jimmy Jammies right now.
Hello.
Yeah, I was like, I got some Jimmy Jammies for my birthday, and I was like, I'm gonna start wearing them like when we do the podcast, just because, like, what I really want to do is do the podcast naked.
I don't think I've ever slept naked. I always sleep with boxers on. I never gone full commando, as it were, asleep. But I remember
that's not what that means, by the way, commando.
Oh, but yeah. Well, no, doesn't commando means not wearing boxers but wearing clothes, right?
Yeah, it means like nothing underneath, like trousers or shorts or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's like completely commando. So it'd be.
That's not what the word means.
Yeah.
There is another word for that, which is naked.
Yes.
Are you sure, Luke? This is a family podcast. We don't like to use the N word on here.
Hey Luke, what are we like doing today?
Okay, well, are we really getting into that already?
The issue is when I don't know what it is, I'm actually quite excited to find out, and it always like I'm like bantering and stuff. I'm like, I want to know what we're doing.
No.
But well, you know what
Michael, you've got to let the conversation organically lead, like run its course.
Yeah, Dylan
before we
I
find
like
out.
how Dylan with his hand gestures is preparing me for my trip to Italy. It's like, Michael, you got to let them. Which obviously I know this is an audio medium, but just imagine someone gesticulating furiously.
I got called racist at the youth centre today by some youths because I was we were talking about I was helping.
Just a standard day for Dylan.
I was helping some of the youths with their maths. Not that I know much about it, but sometimes they call. I'm a bit like a mentor. I've started mentoring some of the.
You are Goodwill Hunting, aren't you?
That's it. Yeah. That's it. Give me a chalkboard any day of the week, and I'll. So anyway, I was talking about sequence. There's this type of sequence called a Fibonacci sequence, which is where you add the first two and you get the next one, then you add those two, you get the next one, and so on. And I said, it's a Fibonacci sequence, and they said, "You're racist. You're so racist. How dare you so racist?" And they were really indignant about it. They were really.
Yeah. This is just like when you tried to cancel Columbus Day.
I think, to be honest. Dylan, they were just like, why the fuck is this janitor talking to us? Like, we just want to, let's just abuse him in any way possible.
That's sometimes how I feel, to be fair, when we're doing a podcast. I'm just like, why is this weirdo? Like, why do we keep taking pity on him?
Why does he keep joining our calls?
How has he hacked us? How has he hacked the Michael and Luke show?
Well, that's kind of it. That's the extent of the story. I remember when I was at school, we had a teacher who, like, he was teaching us this thing like with triangles. So katoa is what he used to call it. He used to always speak in like a Japanese accent when he did it, and stuff.
But he wasn't Japanese.
Was he just Japanese? Yeah.
Well, actually, I think his wife was Japanese, so maybe that gave him a pass.
Yeah, that's how it works.
To do it.
Did he also pull his eyes back when he said it? Did he have a pass for that?
Right, it's time to learn some so katoa.
Yeah. No. Again, nobody could see you pulling your eyes out.
Yeah, that's true. I could have just.
That's good. No one knows that you're racist.
No one. Yeah.
It was just the voice. It was nothing else that I did in addition. It's not the time we did Indian Song Week and I had a little red dot on my head. My little sniper dot.
Yeah.
Well, it's things that you do just for us. Those are the really special things.
That's for the patrons. That's what that's for.
Yeah, give us a patron. We'll have Dylan doing all the racist impressions you could ever want. By the way, I have put something in the chat.
I just saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, could you read it out, please, Mike?
Ketamine-filled... Ketamine? Is that I said that in a weird way. Filled Kinder eggs in their bums at Cream Fields. And then the quote says, they had multiple opportunities to rethink what they were doing. And this is actually the Manchester Evening News. So The Liverpool Echo reports. That's like an interesting thing that the Manchester Evening Standard is using the Liverpool Echo as a report.
Is big news up in Lancashire.
Yeah.
Officers found a Kinder egg filled with 10 bags of ketamine in his anus.
That doesn't seem like... So the thing about the Kinder Egg thing, I feel like... How do they... I've never really understood how they would get it out of their arse. So they just shit it out? Because that sounds horrible.
Yeah, I assume so.
The only thing I ever want to shit out of my arse is shit.
That's good, Michael.
Thank you.
That's a good philosophy to live by.
It'll probably be covered in shit as well because it's been up there and it's like, it's not going to be.
No, but that's what the Kinder Egg's for, to protect the drugs, so it's not contaminated.
Then, I don't know. I suppose it's probably in bags as well, so it's double protected. It's double bagged.
There's a subreddit. Dylan mentioned Reddit earlier. There's a subreddit called Trashy Boners, and it's basically for women doing really trashy things that are kind of hot. And I just remember one of them was like women putting cocaine up each other's asses.
That's not hot, is it? I don't know. Maybe you're a pervert, Mike.
I mean, I'm saying like I suppose like I say kind of hot. You know, like I'm not saying like I don't know. I mean,
she's just been stumped.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, blame the people of the Trashy Boners subreddit.
Let us get on to what we're doing today.
Yes.
So, what are we doing today?
Oh, that's a good question, Dylan. Thank you for asking it. Of course, I asked you to practice something, didn't I?
Oh,
Michael?
God, yeah. Yes, you did.
So, go on then.
Yeah, I'm just. Do you want to give me anything? I say. Okay. The annoying thing is, I felt like now I've. Okay.
Read the headline.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. Pear caught. I'm American, and I'm talking. Pear caught with ketamine-filled Kinder eggs in their bums at cream fields. That wasn't. I didn't. I feel like I did it. Wait, I'm gonna listen to him because I've got an. Okay.
By the way, just to clear this up,
I really started thinking.
That's good.
Yeah. Pair caught with ketamine-filled Kinder eggs in their bums at cream fields.
It is Jack Nicholson that Michael has to do the
Yeah.
impression of. Yeah. He doesn't know why he's doing that.
TV and no beer makes Homer something.
Go crazy!
Don't mind if I do. Thank you. That's from
Some
The
good
Shining.
improv there. Yeah. By the way, if you want to improv any of this, then you
Okay,
can.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but stick to the script.
I made him laugh.
I don't know why. Okay. Stick to the script, but improvise.
I like that.
Hair caught with ketamine-filled anuses. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough to do.
I felt like it should be ani.
Ani. That's the plural. I think I'm gonna kill my wife. Yeah. So, by the way, actually, I'm being a bit rude, perhaps. Dylan, do you have a good Jack Nicholson impression? Because I just assumed Michael would do it better, but if you can do it better.
So, I mean, I've seen The Shining, but he kind of just sounds like a normal guy. He's just kind of a little bit...
well, not really.
Well, he's not like Christopher Walken. It's not like super easy. There is a subtlety to it.
Hair caught
He sounds
with
like a normal
anus.
guy who's just under a bit of stress, really. He's just under a bit of stress. He's kind of
that's it. Yeah,
that's it.
Right. So
I don't know how. I feel like I've got to be measured with the gruffness because for some reason it's hurting my throat. I just got to like I feel like I.
Oh yeah, you have these issues with your throat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you take too much cock down there.
My I don't want to say this because you just related it to cock, but it's actually something I get from my my weird throat thing. I get from my dad and also my grandma.
Right. So, any idea what we're doing? I'm guessing not because I've only told you a little bit.
Well, we've done some kind of impression based thing before.
Well, okay. I'm going to send you a script. Basically, it is. Yes. We've never done something like this before.
Wow.
Basically, it's a script of a movie that has been turned gay by myself.
Okay, cool. I like this. I also feel like this is going to not require too much editing after the fact, which I appreciate.
No, again, you see, I'm thinking of you, Michael. You're going to Italy. I was actually planning to do something else prior to this.
Napoli,
but I was like, you know what? No.
Wow.
My good friend Michael, he's requested that there not be any editing. So therefore, there won't be. You just have to produce the best Jack Nicholson impression we've ever seen.
And in turn, I will promise to only say really funny things, so you won't have as much to edit out.
Oh, thank you. There we go. So this is the document. I've put it in the chat right now.
Is it
I've put it in the Skype chat. I can send it to you another way.
Oh, I got it.
FGM, that's horrible. That's a
Female genital mutilation. Just a document about the horrors of female genital mutilation.
terrible.
Oh, I just realized what it does stand for, which is like obvious now I think about it. Like,
Oh, hang on.
What does it stand for, Michael?
a few good men. But maybe it's like a few. Wait, hold on. Does it actually say on it? Oh, a few gay men. Yeah, okay, I didn't.
Yeah, a few gay men. Right.
Yes.
So, of course, the 1992 classic "A Few Gay Men" has a very famous scene at the end of the movie, which is a court scene. Well, a lot of the movies in court, obviously, because it's the trial of two Marines, and it's Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson going at it. Yeah. With Jack Nicholson delivering some iconic lines, and we're going to do that. You can't handle
the splooge. Oh, I don't know what you wrote.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Dylan, have you seen A Few Good Men?
Is that the one where Lenny decides to? No, I've not seen it.
Yeah, I know, but you probably will have seen the famous. Have you heard the clip of Jack Nicholson saying, "You can't handle the truth"?
I think so. It's like the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Does he say the truth?
He doesn't, but he's got the spirit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like I may be wrong, but I feel like that must have been referenced in several things. Like, for some reason, I felt like it would have been The Simpsons, but maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, I love how a lot of my knowledge of films comes from it being referenced in other media.
That's it, yeah.
Yes, which is just what a pathetic waste of space you are, honestly.
I hate you.
It's just like there's so many great movies out there. No, you'll get the reference of a 10-second Family Guy clip.
It's a bit where there's a bit where they're just playing piano, like this. There's a bit where they're like playing. They've got these wigs on in Family Guy. They're just playing the piano randomly, and it's like, what's going on there? It's like, play Peter Griffin. Now that is a challenge. And you just go.
I'm surprised you haven't seen Amadeus. Yeah, I'm gonna look up if there are any references to A Few Good Men in Family Guy.
Well, can we? I'd like to get this going. If you would.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay.
So, Dylan, have you got the document open?
I have got the document open. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you your roles. Obviously. So Michael will be the colonel.
That makes sense.
Which is obviously Jack Nicholson. Dylan, you'll be Tom Cruise.
I was hoping to be Tom Cruise because I think I could do quite a good Tom Cruise impression.
Okay, go on. Give me an impression of Tom Cruise.
Hi everybody, I'm Tom Cruise.
Because he's gay.
You know what? If you want to do that, that's fine because I didn't consider that.
Hey Goose. It's my gooey friend Goose.
Good.
Can you say I've got the need for speed, but in a gay way? Please.
I've got the need for a speed.
That's how a gay person would say it.
No,
I feel like Tom Cruise and Kevin Bacon both feel like they should have really distinct crazy voices, but I would struggle to really like imitate. Like they both seem crazy.
So Dylan, I'll also be asking you to do an impression of the Black Judge, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Kubrick's a difficult director, but you just do what he says, and everything will be fine.
By the way, I'll just tell you the origin of this. I saw a resurfaced clip of a parody of A Few Good Men, and it was Jack Nicholson being quizzed by Tom Cruise regarding drugs, like, does he smoke good? And that clip will probably be at the start of the episode.
We do like the old video clips at the start of the episode.
Yes. So let's get going with A Few Gay Men. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right.
Ready.
Dylan, you ready?
I'm ready.
Clearly doing something else, but you know what? As long as you lock in for this, we'll be fine. So, by the way, of course, I will be also playing Kevin Bacon, whose name is just Ross. He doesn't have a lot of lines, and I'll be the narrator as well.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. So, A Few Gay Men. The plot follows the trial of 2 U.S. Marines. This is just, the overview of what's happening. Oh,
got some pictures here as well.
Well, yeah, just putting a picture of Tom Cruise so you know what the movie looks like to give you, to give you some inspiration, Dylan, while you're doing his very accurate voice.
In the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas.
Oh, God. So, the plot follows the trial of 2 U.S. Marines, Dawson and Downey, they don't really matter, who are charged with the murder of a fellow Marine, William Santiago. Military lawyer Tom Cruise defends the Marines accused of murder. as the Marines contend they were acting under orders and given a code red from their superior officers, such as Colonel Jessup. So let's get going, Dylan. You're Tom Cruise, so let's go with a few gay men.
The defense calls Colonel Nathan Jessup to the stand.
Oh yeah, but by the way, I hope there's enough funny stuff in here. Just to let you know.
Don't make it funny
see.
by making.
I'm gonna rank
Tom
you.
Cruise.
So but according to me, there's 18 pages. So I'm gonna.
Yes,
you're
but
gonna get a
obviously
score
it's
out of
not
18.
actually.
Oh fuck, that's a lot of.
No, it's not, because we'll go through that
gonna be-
because it's not actually 18 pages. It's written like a
gonna say-
script.
Yeah, I'm
It's
with
gonna
you.
take some time that to do. Yeah.
It's not gonna take that long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you promise?
Right. No, I promise.
I don't
you know,
mind how
it's-
long it takes because I'm sure it's going to be a very funny script.
There's like 6 pieces of dialogue per page. Okay, so it's not actually
Yeah.
not that long. Yeah.
As long as you don't
spaced out a
interrupt it,
lot,
Dylan, you
actually,
fucking faggot.
Well, yeah. This is how scripts are actually written. So because I copied the script.
You're making it really
off the
difficult. Like, yeah, you need to, Dylan. You need to stop. Like, I'm trying to get into character. I'm kind of method, so you need to like just stay in the bit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So hopefully your accents will be funny enough to carry this. That's what I'm hoping. All right. So, Jessup is escorted in through a side door. He is wearing his multicolored dress uniforms, adorned with various pride flags. And this is me, Ross. Would you state your name, rank, and dick size for the record, please?
Colonel Nathan R. Jessup, commanding officer, Marine Pound Forces, Guantanamo Gay, Cuba, 3 inches flaccid, 6.5 hard.
It's quite
Thank
big,
you. Thank you, sir. Would you have a seat, please?
Colonel, when you learned of William Santiago's letter requesting a transfer off the base, you had a meeting with your 2 senior officers. Is that right?
Yes.
Those officers were Lieutenant Jonathan Bendick and Company Commander Captain Matthew Parkerton Bum.
Okay.
Logging in my bum.
Right. By the way, it is lieutenant, and I know.
It's
It is,
Lieutenant.
yeah, he is American.
Yeah. So are you going to say lieutenant? Well, all right.
I mean, to be fair, he's speaking in an English accent anyway, so I guess it's
I
fine.
know if Kyle's listening to it, he'll be very annoyed by me correctly
I
pronouncing.
imagine if he listens to every single episode. He's our one true friend.
But so yeah, try and do an American gay accent if you can, Dylan.
Oh, good.
Yeah, like a valley girl, like a fagsont.
Colonel, at the time of the meeting, you gave Lieutenant Bendick an order. Is that right?
I told Bendick to tell the men in his unit that Private Santiago wasn't to be penetrated, as requesting a transfer off the base might have angered them, his men.
Oh yeah, I fucked that up. There,
I thought you
sorry.
might have, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't proofread it.
Shut up.
And did you give an order to... Hang on. I need to be gay.
Yeah, you were pretty good at first.
Yeah.
Your first one was a very good gay American accent.
And did you give... I can't do it.
You know he's southern.
He's crumbling under the pressure. It's hard to do a Tom Cruise
And
accent.
did you give an order to Captain... There we go, that's how I do it.
And did you give an order to Captain Parkerton Bum as well?
I ordered Captain Parkin and Bum to have Santiago transferred off the base immediately.
Oh, why?
I felt that his life might be in danger at once.
No, sorry, Michael.
He's becoming way too southern, isn't he?
You guys.
The more... Wait, let me refresh my memory of the cartoon department. I felt that his life might be in danger once word of the letter got out.
Gay danger?
Is there another kind?
Tom, no, I'm sorry.
Why
Is
is he-
there another kind? Yeah.
Is there another kind?
Just is there something that he says that you can lock onto?
Movie making. I don't know why. For some reason, I'm listening to him. I feel like it's because it's like his sedated. Maybe I should listen to him in the actual fucking okay, a few good men courtroom scene. Let me actually hear how he sounds in that specific scene. Okay. Oh God, fucking Gaza. I just got an ad there.
I like how the UK.
You would address
stands
me as
against
Colonel
Gaza.
or Sir. I believe I'm a bear. I believe I've earned it. It's really, I don't know. I'm gonna try to make it as not southern as I can.
Okay, right. So, Tom Cruise holds up a document from his table.
We have the transfer order that you and Captain Parkett in Bomb co-signed, ordering that Santiago be lifted on a flight.
He just sees the word Miami.
This plane's going to Miami. Let Santiago be lifted on a flight to Miami, leaving Guantanamo at 6 a.m. the next morning. Was that the first flight off the base?
The 6 a.m. flight to Miami was the first flight off the base. It was the only safe It was the only safe destination, as otherwise it might have been gay-jacked.
Tom Cruise nods and decides to move on.
I'm just going to try and make it sound as creepy as possible.
Yeah.
Colonel, you flew up to Washington early this morning. Is that right?
Yes.
I noticed you're wearing your dress uniform for court today. I see there's a lot of pride flags on that blazer of yours. Did you wear that uniform on the plane?
Please, the court, is this dialogue relevant to anything in particular?
The defense didn't have an opportunity to depose the witness, Your Honor. I'd ask the court for a little factitude. A little factitude is allowed.
I didn't wear this on the plane.
And so you brought your dress uniform with you?
Sorry.
You just have to say yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find the exact.
line.
I'm trying to find the exact moment in the original scene. I'm like, yeah.
No, I have.
Yes.
By the way, I have chopped and changed some stuff.
Okay, that's fine.
by the way.
Okay,
So,
in that case.
yeah, don't follow it.
I was just trying to find a moment of him saying something.
And a toothbrush? A shaving kit? Your AIDS medicine? Another pair of leather fetish underwear?
Your Honor.
Is the Colonel's leather fetish underwear a matter of national security?
Jizzup looks annoyed.
You better get somewhere fast with this, Lieutenant.
I bought a change of clothes and some personal items. Nailed it.
Thank you.
Tom Cruise gets a document from his table. By the way, I'd appreciate, I know there's gaps here, but if we were a bit more fast-paced with it.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
After Marines Dawson and Downey's arrest, Santiago's room was sealed off. It contained
Reading.
2 pairs of camouflage cutoffs, 6 tank tops, 2 pairs of leather boots, 1 pair of brown shoes, 1 pair of ballroom shoes, 8 Chappelle Roan tour t-shirts,
Controversial.
2 dildos. Hello. 1 sweater.
Please, the court, is there a question anywhere in our future?
Well, I'm wondering why Santiago wasn't packed for his trip. I'll tell you what, we'll get back to that in a minute.
Tom Cruise grabs a computer printout.
This is a record of all telephone calls made from your base in the last 24 hours. After being subpoenaed to Washington, you made 2 calls. I've highlighted those calls in rainbow. Do you recognize those numbers?
I called Colonel Dix Hughes. I wanted to let him know I'd be in town. The second call was to my sister Elizabeth.
Why did you make that call, sir?
I thought she might like to have dinner tonight to celebrate her transition.
I'm gonna put a stop to this now.
Tom Cruise, I love the black judge, Dylan. Tom Cruise grabs another computer printout.
Your Honor, these are the telephone records from Santiago, and these are 14 letters that Santiago wrote in 9 months, requesting, in fact, buggering, for a transfer. Upon hearing the news that he was finally getting his transfer, Santiago was so excited that do you know how many people he called? 0. Nobody. Not 1 call to his parents saying that he was a homo. Not 1 call.
So
not 1 call to his parents saying he was coming homo. Not one call to a boyfriend saying, "Can you pick me up at the airport?" He was getting on a plane in 6 hours, yet everything he owned was in his closet, as was he. You were leaving for one day, and you packed a fag and made 2 phone calls. The fact is, there was no transfer order. Santiago wasn't going anywhere.
Oh dear, Your Honor, it's obvious that the lieutenant's intention this morning is to smear a high-wanking Marine officer. Now, I'm not the judge here, but if I was, I'd hope the lieutenant receive an official spanking from the bench, and I'd receive an apology, along with a spa gift basket complete with luscious soaps and bath salts.
Black Judge ponders this a moment.
I'm sorry, Colonel. I disagree. Answer his question. I've made my decision.
Jizzup smiling, and now he can't help but let out a short laugh.
Is this funny, Colonel Jizzup?
No, it's not. It's tragic.
Do you have an answer?
Absolutely. My answer is I don't have the damn first clue. Maybe Santiago was an early morning riser, and maybe he didn't have any boyfriends. Please tell me you've got something more, Lieutenant. Please tell me there's an ass up your sleeve. These 2 Marines are on trial for their lives and their holes.
Lieutenant, do you have anything further for this witness?
Tom Cruise doesn't respond. Jizzup gets up to leave.
Jizzup.
Oh, sorry. I'm just completely. I don't know why.
Can I ask, are you following along with the plot here? Do you know what's happening?
Yeah. He's in trouble for being gay.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I fully. It's something to do with like he's been sent to a gay place. No, I've not really followed it.
I like how Tom Cruise is doing a good job to like no one suspects that he might be gay though. You know.
Yeah. It's not about being gay, okay? You'll find out soon. Anyway, I hope it'll become clear in a bit. Anyway, go on, Jizzup.
Thanks, Danny. I love Washington, particularly the monument.
Jizzup starts to leave, but he's stopped by...
Excuse me. I didn't dismiss you.
Jizzup turns around.
I beg your pardon.
I'm not through with my examination. I like to be very anal about them. Sit down.
Jizzup goes back to the stand.
What would you like to discuss now? My favorite color or a TV show? It's Desperate Housewives, by the way.
Oh, that's mine too. Colonel, before you said that, you ordered Lieutenant Bendick to order his men not to penetrate Santiago.
That's right.
And Benedict was clear on what you wanted. No shoathead would happen.
Fistal clear.
I like that. Any chance Bendick ignored the order?
Ignored the order?
Any chance he just forgot about it?
No.
What was that? Any chance Bendick left your office and said, "The old fag's wrong"?
No, sorry, Bob. There ain't no way.
Okay.
That was I maybe went a bit southern there.
Yeah, just a bit.
When Bendick spoke to the platoon and ordered them not to penetrate Santiago, any chance they ignored him?
Have you ever spent time in a gay club, son?
No, sir.
Ever served in a dance-off?
No, sir.
Ever put your penis in another man's hands and asked him to put his penis in yours?
No, sir.
We follow orders, son. We follow orders or people get AIDS. Is that simple? Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
This is from the actual script, by the way. Tom Cruise speaks with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you're about to drop your opponents.
Oh, wow.
Colonel, I have just one more question. If you gave an order that Santiago wasn't to be penetrated, and your orders are always followed, then why would he be in danger? Why would it be necessary to transfer him off the base?
Well, Private Santiago was a substandard Marine.
But that's not what you said. You said he was being transferred because he was in gay danger?
Yes, that's correct, but...
You said he was in danger. I said gay danger. You said...
Yes, I recall what...
I can have the court reporter read back your...
I know what I said. I don't need it read back to me like I'm a damn retard.
Then why did you...
Sometimes men take matters and their cocks into their own hands.
No, sir. You made it clear just a moment ago that your men never take their cocks into their own hands. Your men follow orders or people get AIDS. So Santiago should have been in any danger at all. Should he have, Colonel?
You little straight bastard.
Your Honor, I have to ask for a recess to...
I'd like an answer to the question, Judge. The court will wait for an answer. If Benedict told his men that Santiago wasn't to be penetrated, then why did he have to be transferred immediately?
Jizup says nothing.
Benedict ordered it, didn't he? He ordered the chodehead. He told Dawson and Downey to penetrate Santiago because you told Benedict to order a chodehead.
Objection.
Counsel.
Tom Cruise plows through the objections of Ross and admonishments of Black Judge.
And when it went bad, you just cut those guys loose. You had Captain Parkett in Bum sign a phony transfer order.
Damn it, Tom Cruise.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled to them.
You want answers?
I want splooge.
That's it. You can't handle my splooge.
By the way, Dylan, when it's got exclamation points, maybe say it a bit loud,
Sorry.
the line. Yeah. and nobody moves.
Son, we live in a world that has stone walls, and those stone walls have to be guarded by men with bums. Who's gonna do it? You? You weep and masturbate for Santiago, and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury. My existence, while grotesque and tacky to you, saves lives. You didn't want the splooge, because deep down, in places you don't talk about, like your asshole, you want me in that stone wall. We use words like queens, cocksucker, fudgepacker. We use these words as the backboner to a life spent defending homosexuality. You use them as a punchline. I've neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises, sleeps, and orgies under the cum-soaked blanket of freedom I provide, then questions the manner in which I provide it. I'd prefer you just wanked me off and went on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a dildo and sit on it.
Did you order the spit roast?
I did the blowjob you sent me to do.
Did you order the spit roast?
You're goddamn right I did.
Silence from everyone. Black Judge looks to Ross.
The sergeant will remove the jury.
The sergeant begins leading the jurors out the room.
Captain, what the hell's going on? I did a blowjob, and I'd do it again. Now I'm getting on a plane and going back to my base. Via Miami, of course.
Penises, guard the prisoner.
The penises are tentative. They've never heard a colonel referred to as the prisoner before.
What the hell?
Colonel Jizup, you have the right to remain silent. Any statement you do make can be used against you.
I'm being charged with a crime? That's what this is. This is funny. You know that? This is...
Then Jizup lunges at Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise would be dead. But for the three... That's from the actual script, by the way. The three penises who've leapt in to restrain Jizup.
I'm gonna tear your sperm right out of your balls and come in your ruptured asshole. You fucked with the wrong Marine.
Colonel Jizup, do you understand those rights?
I saved lives. That boy he had a weak dick. I saved lives. You hear me?
Jizup shakes his head and his dick.
You fucking people. All you did was weaken a cum try today. Remember that when you head back to San Francisco. Wet dreams, son.
Don't call me son. I'm a lawyer and an officer of the United Gapes Navy. And you're under arrest, you son of a man, bitch.
There we go.
That was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my consistent accent.
Yeah, it faltered at the end there, but you know what? I was like, let's just go with it.
I'm gonna go get some water. That made me.
I quite like enjoyed doing the role of Black Judge.
Was that what you enjoyed, Dylan?
That was my call in that. Yeah.
Do you want to watch A Few Good Men now?
You know what? I would if it's half as good as that screenplay, then let's give it a go. Let's give it a go.
Yeah. I don't think it would be as good. I think you'd be disappointed. I think you set the standard too high.
Yeah. Right, so let's get on to the topics now. Who wants to?
I think we should do mine first because we know what mine is and it's boring. No, I don't know. I'm vaguely interested. So basically, we all remember what it is. The big question is, which James Bond film should correspond to? Which music should correspond to each James Bond film? This is what we all wanted to know, isn't it?
Well, you did this topic last time, and I gave you a 7. So I just want you to know it's not going to be higher than a 7.
I know. I feel like
what did I give Luke? Because I
gave an 8.
I won't be an 8 this time.
I feel like I'm expecting to go 1 down at most. But I'm also thinking maybe when we reach the end, the sense of completism that's motivating me to proceed with this will also reflect, cause in you. So if you turn
I don't know. I think that writing's on the wall for you, Michael.
If you turn your attention to slide number 20, who do we think should be doing the Spy Who Loved Me soundtrack? Should it be ABBA, Bob Marley, Queen, or Fleetwood Mac?
I'd definitely say Queen. Then.
All right, okay, we'll go for Queen. Next,
that was when Queen were at their peak, right?
Yeah, probably. Well, next we have Moonraker, and it's between The Clash, Donna Summer, Michael Jackson, or Bruce Springsteen.
If you tell us the year, it'd be good.
Moonraker was probably 79, but let's see. Moonraker was 79, yes. Having said that, I like the idea of Michael Jackson because he could do the moonwalk, right?
Now, Michael Jackson wasn't at his...
Moonraker.
It's good, but, we want to stick to the thing about...
Like, who was big at the time.
Was barely Gene.
Yeah. I feel like...
Bruce Springsteen, when did he release Born in the USA?
It's kind of like in the 80s. I think it was a bit later than...
was it?
Born in the USA. It was released in fucking 1984.
I really like the idea of The Clash, because I think it's James Bond's supposed to be British film as well.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll go for The Clash.
We'll save Jackson.
Artist.
We'll save
we'll say Jackson,
I'm sure he'll appear in some of the other ones.
I also like Jackson because of.
I said we'll save.
Oh,
him.
we'll save him. Sorry, yeah. He should. So there should be some that reappear. So
I like how we agreed on The Clash, and then Luke hinted that he wanted it to be Michael Jackson, and you immediately changed it.
Well, I just. No, but
I've
accused you a lot of being a sheep.
So For Your Eyes Only, which is probably 1981, we've got Madonna, Journey, AC/DC, and The Police. I like For Your Eyes Only.
An artist in 81?
Yeah, she was actually. She did.
Hell.
Some stuff. I can't think what like her first her big songs were.
I feel like AC/DC was more 70s and The Police was more 80s. Am I wrong there?
I don't know.
I think you're right. I like the idea of Journey though, because obviously Don't Stop Believing. Imagine they had another song. Journey.
When did that come out?
For Your Eyes Only.
I think that's later in the 80s. Don't Stop Believing.
I would go with The Police.
Yeah, right.
Let's go with The Police. Let's go with The Police.
For Your Eyes Only. I'm gonna do some.
Octopus.
And we got Octopussy, and we got Michael Jackson. Well, that's pretty good. Prince, Tina Turner, or Duran Duran. Is it Michael Jackson's time?
What year was it?
I got to see Octo. In his case, it stands for how old the kid's gonna be.
Okay.
So it was Octopussy was I'm guessing 83. Okay, 83. When was Off the Wall?
Thriller was 82. So this is peak Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we should give it. Yeah, so this is Michael Jackson. This one I don't think should be controversial. Octopussy, I octopussied you. Yeah. Then we have A View to Kill. Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, Whitney Houston, and Phil Collins. I can see it. This is 85. Coming with a view to kill.
I really like the actual song View to a Kill. But I like the idea of Madonna was getting quite big in it.
With a view to kill. Are we thinking Madonna? Will a view to kill.
No.
But no, Whitney Houston was more in the 90s.
Yeah, but it can't be Whitney Houston. I think Bruce Springsteen would be my pick personally.
Yeah.
You know what? I like the idea of Madonna, but I think Bruce Springsteen matches the actual vibes of the song better.
Okay. What about Phil Collins? Do we any enthusiasm? Because he was he more later on? I don't know. I don't really know anything.
I would like a Phil Collins because it's have a bit of drumming in there, and I think you could really do with that orchestralness. I'd be inclined to actually go with Phil Collins.
I'm going to go for Phil Collins because I don't really like Bruce Springsteen. He's too American. So then we got, we're finally on to Timothy Dalton, best James Bond. U2, George Michael, Bon Jovi, or Guns N' Roses.
What year was this?
So this would have been, I guess,
1989 or 7.
Yeah, The Living Daylights, 87.
See, this would have been more Madonna. But
I actually watched
she's
Living
not there.
Daylights the other day. It's a good film.
When did Living on a Prayer come out?
Daylights. Oh god, Living on a Prayer. Let's see.
I think that was late 80s too.
Living on a Prayer came out in fucking hell, like it's so surprising.
1986.
1986. Ooh.
Living on a daylight.
So I think we could do Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Living on a Daylight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just imagining like the way James Bond songs work. So now we're on to License to Kill. We're almost at Pierce Brosnan. We've got Prince, Madonna, Cher, and New Kids on the Block. Now, Luke, I would assume we were thinking Madonna now because
Feels like we're in Madonna's peak around
we'll go for
the early
that.
90s.
We'll try and I want to get some pace because I don't want to have to be doing this for a third week in a row and get successively lower points. Next, we have GoldenEye. We can get Nirvana, Alanis Morissette, TLC, or Whitney Houston. So I believe this was this.
Oh, this was 95. So, this is Nirvana.
Yes.
Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Well, no, Kurt Cobain's killed himself by then, hasn't he?
Golden. Yeah, they would have
make
recorded
it
it
so
in
good.
advance. Don't worry.
Yeah. They already recorded
he
it.
wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't have killed himself if he got this one opportunity to make.
Yeah, good point. Actually, he might not have.
I could see like that song they do like Heart Shaped Box. I could easily see that being the title of a James Bond film, like Pierce Brosnan. And then so Tomorrow Never Dies. We got Spice Girls, The Notorious B.I.G., Radiohead, or Green Day.
It's got to be Spice Girls.
It's got to be Spice Girls. This was 97, right?
Yes.
And this was the year of what's that Brit thing called?
Britpop.
Spice Mania.
Yeah.
No, it was like a mania thing.
The Brit Invasion? Was it called the British? Oh no, that was fucking America. That was like.
No, this has pissed me off. What was this? I'm gonna.
While you think about it, I'm gonna say The World Is Not Enough. You've got Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, Eminem, and the Foo Fighters. Now, what I like is the idea of Eminem because I could see him
Eminem.
Like, the world is not enough. Venom.
Let's have Eminem do it.
Yeah,
is
let's
it
do
2000s yet though? Because he was kind of like. I suppose he did.
So I think The World Is Not Enough. It's actually 1999, but that's when the Slim Shady LP came out. It's when he did Hi and My Name Is.
By the way,
it's not
it's
that big yet.
We've got like 5 seconds left until it's over.
It's Cool Britannia is what I was thinking.
Oh, Cool Britannia, good. So now we've got Die Another Day, which ironically was done by Madonna in our actual timeline, but. So we've got Nelly, Avril Lavigne, Usher, and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nelly had the biggest single that year.
Die Another Day.
And Halle Berry is black.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, why'd you have to go and make things die another day?
Okay, I like that.
No, I don't know. I could see, I mean, Red Hot Chili Peppers were kind of a big thing. I see the thing about Nelly is like he was big at the time, but in hindsight, who cares? I don't know though.
I think Avril Lavigne was the biggest in 2002, but I find Nelly quite funny.
Well, Nelly had the biggest
funny or realistic?
single.
Was it Hot in Here?
Yeah, Getting Caught in Here was the biggest. Because we went through it a couple of years, I remember.
Okay.
It's time to die another day. So die another day. I just die another day.
Why did you have to go and die another day?
Yeah. I mean, if it were me, I'd actually go for Red Hot Chili Peppers just because I feel like they got like a certain energy.
Nah, we're doing the biggest or the one.
Yeah, right.
that
Okay.
fits the best.
Well, should we do Nelly because it would be funny? Yeah,
sure.
We have
Yeah,
enthusiasm for Nelly. All right.
The next one is definitely Justin Timberlake, by the way.
So Casino Royale, Justin Timberlake, Beyonce, Coldplay, or Amy Winehouse. Fine, would
Amy Winehouse died. It'd be quite nice for a legacy.
Yeah.
At least she
didn't die yet, though. She didn't die
she
yet.
died for nothing. But yeah.
Yeah.
She
all
died
right.
for nothing.
So yeah, we'd be like, don't be so quick to Casino Royale, and then Quantum of Solace. We got Kanye West.
Such a shit film.
No one man should have all that solace. Lady Gaga.
Lil Wayne.
Quantum of Solace. Beyonce and Lil Wayne. She Quantum like of Solace.
No, Solace came out in 2008. Lady Gaga wasn't until like 2010 or something.
She was a bit later, Lady Gaga. Although it would have made the film better. If Lady
I think Kanye West would be pretty good, but Beyonce was probably bigger.
Beyonce was bigger here.
Yeah, so I think we've got to go for Beyonce. But yeah, I'd love to hear like. I mean, I think there should be more rap, but we've already got Eminem. So then we got Skyfall. Interestingly, we have a rare example of actually lining up. Adele lines up with Skyfall. The one time he managed to pull it off.
Let's just carry that on. Let's
Adele. Yeah,
I'm happy to do Adele. Yeah,
the biggest artist in more ways than one.
Especially because Skyfall is probably the best James Bond film, so we'll say they got it. So then we got Spectre, Ed Sheeran, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, or The Weeknd. Suddenly, this is like the black invasion.
I like the idea of any of those people ending up like Sam Smith did, like the future.
I'm just trying to think, like, what would... I can't...
Because I'm fucked up, because I'm Inspector.
I was thinking, like, be Spectre, sit down, be Spectre.
But that was a couple of years later, though. That wasn't 2015
That was
yet.
That was 2017, yeah. But I know he did too. Kendrick did T-Pab in 2015, which was big. Drake,
Honestly, I
obviously.
think it's probably Drake in terms of the biggest.
I know
Let's go
when
for
my
Drake.
Spectre ring.
That
And then we've got finally, we've done it. No Time to Die, Olivia Rodrigo, BTS, Doja Cat, or Billie Eilish. Oh, they did it
I've
again.
never ever listened to any of these musicians. There we
I
go.
know.
What
I don't
about
actually know who Olivia Rodrigo is.
You don't know
She's
how
got
to- well,
I know she's got some
wow.
songs, but I've never listened to any of the songs. I like the idea of Doja Cat doing it. Just
I kinda
it's just
like-
such a, it's like the most like Gen Z sort of like name.
No,
of an
well,
artist.
Olivia Rodrigo is Gen Z. That's who. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Doja
I'm
Cat has a
happy
song
with
about
any of
having a
these.
big booty.
It's Gen Z, by the way.
I really like the
bitch,
idea
I'm
of
a
it
cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. No time to die.
I
Wow.
want Doja Cat. Just thinking like Shirley Bassey.
yeah, okay,
did
we'll go
this
for
back
Doja
in,
Cat.
Like, the day,
Fuck.
It's
and
probably-
now
it is-
Doja Cat.
It is Billie Eilish, by the way.
Shouldn't
We're being serious
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Shall we? I don't know, yeah, but I don't know, fuck it. Let's end on
Wait,
Doja Cat.
didn't Billie Eilish write the song for No Time to Die? Am I getting mixed up?
So she did do the song, like actually, like they
Oh,
lined
right.
up again.
So it works, yeah.
Yeah, shall we? Oh, fuck it, we'll do Billie Eilish. We'll stick with the actual thing.
That's
So basically,
nice.
interestingly, in the Craig era, they actually did manage to, at 2 points, get it right. They went for the right option.
Okay, so let's rate the topic now. So Dylan, by the way, yeah, you gave this an 8 last time.
Did I? It's a 7 this week. I'm afraid. It's
Yeah,
it's
Michael,
I was actually pleasantly surprised.
you
by-
gave it an 8 as well.
Okay, yeah. So I'm actually going to maintain my interest because of I
Okay.
was excited to complete it. I'm going to say it was an 8, but
Yeah, well,
I understand.
Yeah, I have a philosophy that if you do the same thing again and you don't add anything to it, then you get a 1 lower. Unless it's really a lot better or worse.
I
So
can
I'm going to
appreciate that. Thank you, judges.
Yes, I'm going to give it a
Dylan
6.
looks like Dylan. You look like Lord Buckethead when you're like because when you move forward, your microphone. I mean, I hope you moving your microphone isn't completely destroying your audio, but
I came up with this topic at the start of the thing, and actually I think this got potential to be quite good. And it's kind of like a game. I think Michael's gonna be really good at it. Leek, you probably be quite good at it too. Hopefully not both too.
I
good
thought
at
you were
it.
going to say, Luke,
But
you're going to be quite
I was
bad
going
at
to say
it.
yeah.
What it is I was thinking we could talk about our favorite. I think we've done this before. Talk about our favorite Simpsons B story. But actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some Simpsons B stories.
Oh, lovely.
And
Actually,
I'm still
this is
using
quite fun.
I'm still using my Tom Cruise voice. I don't know why. I'm going to give you some Simpsons B stories, and you've got to tell me the A story and the title of the episode. So the first one's quite an easy one. It's the Mr. Burns Howard Hughes arc. Buzzing.
Okay, bzz.
Michael.
The A story is Marge gets addicted to gambling, and the episode is Springfield, but the S is spelled with a $sign.
You see, I would appreciate we go either way because I'm not going to get here, but before Michael, it's just
That's
going to be
fine.
Michael. Yeah.
Okay, we'll alternate. So
Yeah. So next time Luke can go first.
So this one is Homer adopts a lobster.
I knew I'd be bad at this because I can remember that episode. Obviously it's Pinchy and he kills him while bathing him, but I don't know.
What was the A story? Maybe think, why did they get the lobster?
What did
that might be
right?
a-
Did Bart and Lisa fall out in some way? Is that connected to it or not?
Is it like they start dating a rich friend or something? Okay, no, I don't know. Who is it? What is it?
It's the Lisa cheating scandal in Lisa Gets an A.
Oh, that one. And it's like, let's hear it for the real comptroller.
It's that one, yeah.
Oh, and is it because Lisa gets a really good grade and they go out to a fancy meal and that's why okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
They buy a lobster to celebrate. Next one is Happy Dude and Homer's auto dialer.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think, oh shit. So this one, it's the fucking Lisa's date with Density. She dates Nelson.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was like thinking I couldn't. Those are pretty unrelated plots, aren't they?
Next one, Luke, is the Homer's door-to-door sugar scheme. Oh, mother, I'm just talking to the sugar man.
This is so frustrating because I can picture the episode.
I feel like this one, the A plot and the B plot are totally detached.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I like how the B story in this one is an actual B story.
I think I know what it is.
Snipped him when you let your guard down.
Not to add the pressure, Luke, but I think I know what this is actually.
Something to do with Krusty Clown and Bart. I don't know.
It's
what was it, Michael?
Is it Lisa's rival? And it's the one where there's a smart girl who's a year below Lisa, and it's got the Jeremy's iron, Alec Guinness, genuine class.
Well, I've got a ball
Which
you can
is-
play with.
Yeah, okay.
Homer's seafood suit, Michael.
Oh god, I do know this one. Shit. Oh, is this the it's the fucking one with Laura Powers, and is it New Kid on the Block?
That's it. Well done.
So it's the
Okay,
one where
Luke,
Bart
you're-
gets a crush on his babysitter.
That's good. That's some good knowledge. That Luke, your one is Mr. Sparkle.
It's been like 15 years since I've watched these episodes, man.
I'm trying to think what that one is.
Mr. Sparkle. Oh.
I know. There's your answer, Fishbowl.
Yeah.
Let's go home. We are home.
I don't know.
That was fast.
Lisa gets a substitute teacher or something. I don't know.
Ah, God. I feel like it must be a Marge one, but what I'm thinking is the one where she teaches that prisoner how to paint. But I don't think it is that one.
No, that's late. This is where Marge becomes the listen lady.
Oh, the list. Oh, I haven't seen that one in ages. Yeah.
Okay, Michael, your one is Homer becomes really good at vocabulary. So he's like, ooh, a sex to the beer.
So I'm going to go for, it's got to be Bart centric. Is it the one where Milhouse is no longer allowed to hang out with Bart?
No, but it's kind of about Milhouse. The episode.
Is it? I know what it is actually. It's going to be Bart's friend gets a girlfriend. It's like something like the episode, and it's when Samantha Spanky and Bart. I'll accept half a point for that because you can give me 0 points if you really like.
Luke, Uncle Moe's.
Uncle Moe's family feedback. No. Again, I can only remember the plot. I can only remember that plot. I can't remember the A plot. I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to go through my head. No.
I can remember this one because I can remember the point where they intersect.
No, I don't know. Sorry.
It's Bart sells his soul, and the plot is Bart sells his soul, and Lisa's like, because they're at the restaurant, and Lisa's doing the thing like, she's saying grace, and she's like, bless my soul and Marge's soul or Mum's soul.
Homer and Bart. This is your one, Michael. Homer and Bart's grease business.
Oh, I know this one. Lord of the Dance. It's the one where there's like the new girl played by the woman who plays Phoebe in fucking Friends, and she's like really grown up. And in the end,
It's like
the thing is, those ones
your
intersect
name-
too because they all play in Grease at the end.
Oh yeah, your name's Lisa. I love that name.
I also like. Wait a minute. There's no Angus MacLeod in West Kilt Town. You're not from Scotland at all.
Final one then. What about where Bart sets up his? This is the last one. Bart has his own factory.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, because the rats in Moe's. Shit. No, I can, again, I'm like, if you give me like 4 options, in like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style, I probably would get it.
I don't know. I give you a clue that they kind of intersect.
Yeah, see, I was
going to
like the reason. Like, I would say they intersect in a really funny way, in that the fact that Bart at that moment happens to own a factory makes him seem really successful.
Yes, because this is Frank Grimes.
Yes.
Yes.
He's like, a
There
son
we
who
go.
owns a
Yes.
factory.
I'm so proud of myself.
Do you know what the episode's called? Frank Grimes.
No.
It's called Homer's Enemy.
Homer's Enemy, yes. And your son owns a factory.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes I think they decided to pair that B plot up just so like, how can we make Homer seem as successful as possible?
Yes. Well, let's I think that was a good topic. So let's rate it. So Dylan, what are you going to give yourself?
I quite liked it. I think it kind of went on a little bit and it kind of ran a bit stale. So I'm only going to give myself a modest 8, but I was quite proud of it nonetheless.
Okay.
I just whacked my microphone. Sorry,
Michael?
Dylan. So I think I think I will just give it an 8. I feel like I could almost give it a 9 for being a really fun idea, but I don't know. That 9's really special.
I'm going to give it an 8 as well, because I was probably only going to give it a 7, but then I got the last one, so I'm like, yes.
That saved it. Oh, wow, Dylan. Good job.
Yes, and I was just really happy. I got that. I could contribute to the game. My topic today. Well, what should it be on? I guess it should be on like the fact that I went to France recently.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I wonder if you met anybody and pointed out if their names were palindromes. That would have been quite funny. That'd be a fun time.
Don't think I did that. Now, obviously, I went to Francais, and well, Dylan, how good is your French, by the way?
En petit.
does that mean?
Je parle en petit.
A little bit.
A little bit of Francais, eh?
My Duolingo is like saying I need to extend my streak though.
Oh my
It's
god.
not happy with me.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Yeah, no, I said all that when I was there. But the thing, The thing is, obviously going to France, you get there, you're on the plane, you land there, and then suddenly you're confronted with a French person, at passport control. Yeah, ugh. And then you're like, oh yeah, I should probably say bonjour and merci to him. And it's I don't know, it just felt so like fun to go bonjour, monsieur, like that.
I'm still like really love the story about the time you met Gianfranco Zola.
Yes, let's go back over
to
that.
him. I love that so much.
Excuse.
It's like he can probably speak really good English. Be like, yeah, he's Italian. I'm gonna say scusi to him.
Excuse. Yeah.
You know what? I saw just on the sorry, not to distract from the funny story, but I saw a Simpsons Halloween episode where it was like they entered Opposite Land, and it was like a world tour of Opposite Land, and they go to France, and the guy's like, excuse me, où est le whatever, and then the French guy's like, I appreciate that you are trying to learn our language. And it's funny because that's like the opposite, like they hate it.
Yeah. No, it was just fun going random to French people like that, merci, like that. And, I don't know, it just, it's just using another language, and hoping they appreciated my effort,
I
They
hope
definitely
so.
did.
But by the way, I did say some phrases in France over there to various people, and I was just going to do a little game where if you to test your French, what was I saying?
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this was one of the things that I said over there.
Ton pays est magnifique.
Your company is very good.
No, company means some. It's like compagnie. It's just like how it's spelled. It means something else.
It does, yes.
Does it mean like a
the
pet?
terrain is really good. Oh no! Wait, play it one more time.
Ton pays est magnifique.
Oh no.
Ton pays est magnifique.
Compé
Magnificent company.
It's actually your country.
Yeah, because payee.
Your
Oh, is it
country is
payee?
beautiful.
Yeah. There you go to confirm it. Sorry, what are you going to say, Dawn?
No, it's fine. I'm just rambling. That's fine. Let's have the next one, please.
Okay, right. I have to type it in, by the way. That was good knowledge, by the way, Michael. You're French, then.
Thank you.
It wasn't bad. Do you know a lot of French or a bit?
No.
Okay.
It's from the time that we had to watch Wallace and Gromit in French.
Sorry, what?
I remember. I was listening back to one of our episodes, and we were talking about how I watched Ratatouille in a French lesson, and he had to go at me. And then Michael said, "Oh wait, I watched Wallace and Gromit, but they made it French." I found that so funny.
Yeah, they just changed it to like the French version of it, which is pretty funny.
Okay, so this is the next one.
C'est intéressant que tu mettes du fromage sur tout.
Fucking hell, she says it.
Yeah, they say way
it's
too
about-
fast.
It's about cheese, though.
C'est intéressant que tu mettes du fromage sur tout.
So there's too much cheese. Something to do with too much cheese.
There was too much cheese in my soup.
C'est
What-
intéressant que tu mettes du fromage sur tout.
All right, can you get the second word here?
C'est
So there's
intéressant
an
que tu
in-
mettes du fromage sur tout.
C'est tantare.
No. The second,
is-
so that it's cessed and then another word.
C'est
C'est
intéressant que tu
intéressant.
mettes du fromage sur tout.
It sounds like tantare.
It's interesting. Something.
Oh,
about
say
too much cheese.
entare. It's interesting
C'est
that you all smell like
intéressant que tu mettes du
cheese.
fromage sur tout.
I didn't say that.
It's with a bit in the middle.
Why are there so many Muslims here? I thought this was France. Did we lose the Battle of Toulouse or something?
The Battle of Toulon, you mean?
Oh, sorry.
No, shall I tell you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting you put cheese on everything.
There you go.
Because they do. They put cheese on everything. There's a lot of cheese. You think
like
that's
that
an
cheese
American
in-
thing?
What I like about this though, so presumably like you were Google translating this stuff on the fly, right?
Yes.
What I like about that is that like they must have seen you doing this and they would have thought you had like some kind of really important thing to say to them that you were like,
Just
oh wait, I need
trolling.
Google Translate, and it's just like, oh, you put cheese on a lot of stuff, and I'm like, okay.
It was just casual observations, that I tried.
I feel like maybe they thought you were retarded, like, like you're just like,
Oh,
no,
no,
like,
actually no. Retard just means slow in French. I
That's
might
it,
be
yeah.
really good.
Yeah, they
Je
thought you were
suis un
late.
retard, which means I am slow.
I thought it meant late.
Okay, so
Sorry,
this
it does mean late. Yeah.
You idiot.
so this was the last one
You
that I
retard.
had to say.
Je suis désolée. Je ne savais pas que c'était une salle de bain pour le sexe gay.
I'm sorry. I was in the bathroom,
Bathroom,
And
yeah.
I'm sorry, I was in the bathroom and I was getting raped in the arse by a Muslim.
Well, I didn't hear the bit at the end, so it is definitely
Je
I'm
suis
sorry I was in the
désolée. Je
bathroom.
ne savais pas que c'était une salle de bain pour le sexe gay.
Oh no, je ne savais pas dans le salon de bain. So I was not doing something in the bathroom.
Je suis désolée. Je ne savais pas que c'était une salle de bain pour le sexe gay.
I was not washing my
Corner
hands in the bathroom because
sex
I wanted them to
gay.
smell like cheese for you.
Okay, go on. Well,
Corner.
got an
My
idea?
Duolingo, like it just doesn't teach you the right stuff. Really, Duolingo.
It really doesn't.
I'm on like 660 odd days, and I'm just not prepared for this at all.
Right. Okay. So what have you got? So give me your answer, Michael. Go on. I can
I'm
play it
sorry.
one more time if you want.
Okay, yeah, one more time.
Yeah.
Je suis désolée. Je ne savais pas que c'était une salle de bain pour le sexe gay.
I was not here because I was in the bathroom having gay butt sex.
Okay, Dylan, your guess?
So it's I am sorry. Can I just listen to it one last time, please?
One last time.
Je suis désolée. Je ne savais pas que c'était une salle de bain pour le sexe gay.
So it is I'm sorry. I was not doing something in the bathroom for something else is what it means. But
Okay, this is
my
what
vocabulary is limited on what some of those verbs and nouns are. So you'll have to tell me.
All right. Well, I'll play the English translation, and I think one of you was actually quite accurate.
I'm sorry, I didn't know this was a gay sex bathroom.
So there you go.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Because the French one was so long.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't know this was a gay sex bathroom.
that was a very embarrassing moment for me. They didn't realize
That's
they
actually quite useful to know, to be fair.
Yeah, they have specific bathrooms where you can have gay sex in.
Le hall de glory.
Right, we will stop the topic there. So, yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. Dylan, can I have a rating, please?
I don't know. It's kind of you playing three. I mean, to be fair, it's quite a fun guessing game. To be fair, it's kind of on par. I think actually, yeah. To be fair, it's kind of on par with mine. So I'll give it a wheat.
Okay, Michael.
I also think it was very similar to Dylan's. I think it was like a fun thing. I enjoyed that it was gay at the end. Yeah, I mean, look, if we were, I would say it is actually slightly worse
Just
than
give it a
Dylan's,
rate.
but it's probably still an 8.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't want to. I mean, I feel like I'm about to set you up for a tie.
No, I'm gonna give it a 7. It's okay. Don't worry.
Good. Okay, that's.
I'm gonna give it a I'm gonna give it a 7 because I thought it was a 7. Yeah, slightly worse than Dylan's because Dylan I think put a bit more effort in. So yeah, I think that Dylan is the winner this week. Yes, he is with a score of 24.
Good
And
stuff.
I think that means, to be honest, that Michael might be in trouble. I think Michael might have lost, to be honest, this season.
Oh
yeah.
God.
Yeah. So anyway, final thoughts, Dylan.
My horse will come out of her stable after dark. She's becoming a nightmare.
Stupid, retarded. I hate it.
Right. Michael, final thought.
Yes. This marks the, like I mentioned, this marks the anniversary of, well, not necessarily an anniversary, but I would say just a day. You know, we're not going to get into what prescribed terrorist organizations we support hypothetically in Minecraft, but I would just say that this is a day in particular where I just feel uniquely inclined to celebrate oppressed people rising up against their imperialist, aggressors.
Aggressors, yes. Well, yeah, so join us for that next week when we will be predicting another good prediction episode, guys. The US presidential election. You know, what states are going to go blue, what states are going to go red. So have our predictions ready for that. And yeah, we'll see you then in about a week's time or two.
I hate predicting things. I've decided I'm going to go really unrealistically pro Kamala. Texas is going blue. I'm calling it.
Great, like you did in 2016.
Yeah, exactly.
We know how that went. Anyway, goodbye.
Well, let me say I'm with her.
Yeah.
Good times.
Bye.
Bye.